up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another episode of my wildly unpopular internet show, Fake Leak Theater. Alright, so another episode of Fake Leak Theater today. We have some pretty interesting leaks for you today. So, rumors have been flying around left and right. Direct has been trending on Twitter. There is nothing there as far as an actual confirmation of there being a direct. But 4chan got you though. There are tons of leaks, quote unquote, on 4chan about what's going to be at the direct. And we have a pretty interesting one for you today. We also have some leaked information about the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC, which actually looks pretty interesting. But the most interesting tidbit that I found in my search for fake leaks has been information on the new Smash Brothers game. Now, I kind of theorized that we will be getting another Smash Brothers game, but my thought was that it was going to be a port of Smash Ultimate with some graphical upgrades and maybe a couple of extra characters for the next Nintendo Switch. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to let Smash go. I mean, Smash is amazing. It's one of the biggest franchises Nintendo has. They're not just going to let this go. But I never really expected it to be like a brand new, like a new Smash sequel. But the internet provides us some information that could possibly point to something like that. So of course, if you want to continue getting videos like this from me, as well as videos on anime, other video game news, tomorrow will be the next episode of my video game news show that I think it did pretty good last time. 75 views isn't too bad for this channel. You know, but you know, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that kind of stuff so that YouTube will be able to get the videos out to you. Follow me at twitter.com/RSMario128, as well as follow me at the Lootbox Hero, my second channel. Let's get into these fake leaks. Alright, so we're going to start off with the Nintendo Direct stuff. It should be pretty interesting. Metroid Prime Recalibrated. So Metroid Prime Recalibrated, I'm assuming, is the Metroid Prime 1 ground up remake that they're going to do. And I did a video about this a while back that you can check out if you want more details on it. But essentially, it's a full remake of the original Metroid Prime to reintroduce the Metroid Prime games to the new fans that Nintendo have. Because there's been a lot of people that have come on the Nintendo bandwagon since the Wii. Alright, since Metroid Prime 3 came out like 10 to 15 years ago. Now, Metroid Prime 2 Remastered, it's a possibility, but I think more than likely what they're going to do is they're going to judge the success of the Metroid Prime 1 Remaster or remake. And then if that does well, they're going to do the same thing with Metroid Prime 2. And then probably the same thing with Metroid Prime 3. This way they can sell all three of them for $60 a piece. Announcement of a new Mario and Sonic collaboration that doesn't mention Olympics, so it'll probably be something else. I wouldn't be surprised, like a mini game type of thing, like Mario and Sonic, like a Mario Party with Sonic, because that's essentially what, you know, the Mario and Sonic Olympic games are anyway. They're Mario Party games. Switch out the Mario Party mini games with actual Olympic games, and you put in Sonic. So just making a Mario Party style game with Sonic, that's a no-brainer. Let me see. Tears of the Kingdom trailer. We better have a Zelda trailer coming up. If we don't have a Zelda trailer coming up in the next, like, 60 days, I'm just going to tell you now that I think it's a very bad indication that this game ain't coming out this year. If we don't get a trailer in the next 60 days, alright, yeah, it's probably not coming out this year. Tales of Symphonia, oh no, new Zelda-themed Switch Mini, which I've never heard of a Switch Mini, but I assume that's what, you know, the Switch Lite is in like foreign countries. And I already did the video about the Tears of the Kingdom themed Switch, so this could be the same thing. Let's see, Tales of Symphonia. So this right here will be awesome. I'm gonna be honest. Tales of Symphonia, if you don't know, is like one of the old school Tales of games. Like, I know you've probably heard of Tales of Arise, or I can't remember what the last Tales of game was, but they're a big Namco RPG, big anime style RPG that's going on now. And Tales of Symphonia was where that really picked up steam. Tales of Symphonia is like the Fire Emblem Awakening of the Tales games, you know? And a remake on the Switch, that's kind of a no-brainer. That's money. That's money. All right, I guarantee you. Not to mention, since it seems like the other Tales games are never really coming to Switch, so remaking some of those OG ones wouldn't be a bad thing. Fantasian Switch version, don't know what that is. Final Fantasy IX remake. BD2 is developing. Gotch is involved. It's HD 2D. Okay, which that'll be kind of lit. I ain't gonna lie. If they do it in the same vein as like Octopath Traveler or like Triangle Strategy, that would be pretty cool. Now, of course, we all know that Final Fantasy IX, or a remake of that, and Final Fantasy Tactics, those rumors have been floating around for a couple years now. Like, they go all the way back to the G-Force leak, all right, if you remember that sucker. So that is possibly real on this leak here. Dragon Quest X offline mode, which, okay, that's basically the story of Dragon Quest X, which was an MMO just made into an offline RPG like Dragon Quest XI, and they're gonna do like an episodic version of this. So expect to finish that story in like 2037. Splatoon Fire Emblem themed event. So that is kind of, I can see them doing that cross promotion. Because I think Splatoon did a Pokemon event when Scarlet and Violet came out. So I can see them doing the same thing here. New Splatoon cosmetics. Okay. Xenoblade 3 DLC, a new character, Nagisa. Okay. The F-Zero remaster. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I already talked about that in the news episode last week. Monster Hunter Genesis, which is a brand new Monster Hunter game from what I assume. Zelda Character or Charters of Hyrule, which don't know what that is, but it looks interesting. I heard that there was supposed to be another Zelda game that's going to be more of a third-party developed game. That can be what that is. Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon, don't care. Rain Code, release date, don't know what that is. And the Genshin Impact Cloud version, I don't think Genshin Impact's ever coming to the Switch. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's coming to the Switch, though. Alright, so then we've got Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Alright, so I'll keep it short since I've not seen this be shared by anyone else yet. A lot, but not all this information will be public within the next month or so. Haven't personally played any of the DLC campaign content, so don't come at me with asking questions about the plot, characters, or whatnot. Well, then why are you here, homie? Like, what? There will be 4 chapters. Each chapter is equivalent to an island of armor or a crown tundra dropped over the next 2-ish years. So he's saying 4 DLCs. Okay. There are more legendaries and areas to explore, but leakers and theorists have discussed those to death. So what's the point? What I haven't seen anyone leak is the paradox development. There are 19 new paradoxes across the 4 chapters. 10 of them are non-timed themed aces for gym leaders. So Greta and Penny, not Sylveon, she gets an Eevee paradox, a paradox Eevee. Okay. 3 more ancient paradox Pokemon, 3 more future paradox Pokemon, 1 vaguely past paradox and 1 vaguely future. Okay, how do you get vaguely past? Like, it looks kind of old, but it's not that old, so it just looked dusty. It's a dusty Pokemon. One could be ancient or future legendary paradox for both games. On top of all this, every single Paradox Mon receives a real Pokemon name. Oh, so they actually give them names. Okay. Past Paradoxes change the first half of the real Mon's name. Future changes the second half. Wow. Okay. Golf minigame. You get to meet Gita's former rival left over from trying to establish a Pokemon League differently. Watchtowers become returning spots for previous generations legendaries, and new rival's name is Rasher. Okay. Oh, that sounds kind of lit. No lie here. The 19 new paradoxes sounds a bit much, but if they're really going to do 4 DLCs, I can kind of see them doing that. But I think if they were going to do 4 DLCs, they would probably do 18 new ones, because this way they can have an equal number of paradoxes per DLC. You know what I'm saying? But this sounds pretty good. It sounds like a lot for Game Freak to do, and Game Freak's not going to do a lot since the game's already out. So take that with a grain of salt. And then we got the last part here is our Smash Brothers leak. So person says Super Smash Bros. Universe is a launch title for the Nintendo Switch and release early 2024. Wait a minute, it's a launch title. Oh, Super Nintendo Switch. I can't read. I can't read. The game is a port of Ultimate with minor graphical improvements, but the devs did their best to hide it with various new selling points to make it seem fresh. Thanks to the game being a port, all the characters are once again returning. All the third parties agreed to license their characters again, which, I mean, if they paid them enough money, they probably would. There will be 18 new fighters. Now, that's cap. I guarantee you, for real, they go 18 new characters? Come on, bro. They're not gonna do 18 new characters if they do a new one. I guarantee you they probably wouldn't. If they did, it would be something that was spaced out over the lifetime of the console, like 2-3 characters a year or something. New fighters on launch to reach the mythical number 100 fighters, not including Echoes, and those fighters are Waluigi, which, of course, he's been a meme forever that he's not in Smash, all this other kind of stuff. Doomslayer, which I can kind of see that. I can kind of see Doom Guy. Everybody thought Doom Guy was going to be in this one, but even though personally I would think that the Dragonborn would be in, since the Dragonborn's more of an iconic Bethesda guy than Doomslayer, but it is what it is. Minda, which, okay, a lot of people wanted Minda in. Ryu Hayabusa, who is from Ninja Gaiden, which is kind of a random pick, but Nintendo has a pretty close relationship with Tecmo, so I can see that. Paper Mario and Dixie Kong, which both of those seem viable. Both of those don't seem out of the way. Conker, which I mean, Nintendo did get in bed with Microsoft to get Minecraft Steve in the game, so I don't see it as a stretch that they could get Conker in. But remember what Sakurai said, all right, only good boys and girls get in the game. Conker's not a good boy, okay? Chosen Undead. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what that's a reference to. Wesker, which, okay, Capcom loves Nintendo. Geno, which I'm trying to remember. Geno is Mario RPG. So I'm trying to remember if that character is owned by Nintendo or Square Enix, because Square Enix did Mario RPG. Skull Kid is a given. I could definitely see them putting Skull Kid in. But Bandana D, I think Bandana D is assist trophy, I think. Dr. Eggman, which, yeah, they want more Sonic. Even though, honestly, if they're going to do another Sonic character, it's probably just going to be Knuckles. I mean, because why would you have Sonic in and have... I mean, I guess Sonic has no villains in the game, but Knuckles is right there. Like, he's right there. You know what I'm saying? Or Shadow. Like, if you want to put a villain in for him, just put Shadow in the game. Rathalos, which is a Monster Hunter monster. Rhydon and Koraidon counts as 2 fighters, so they can like switch between each other, like Pokemon Trainer. Or Frisk. Frisk from Undertale. Okay. And King Mickey. That right there sinks this entire thing, because there's no way that King Mickey is gonna be in a Smash Brothers game. Alright, I guarantee you. Alright, like, the only reason that King Mickey is in Kingdom Hearts is because Square Enix owns, Disney owns Kingdom Hearts. Alright, Sora and all of them are Disney characters. You know, so yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna do that. The fact that all the fighters are returning will be kept a secret until King Mickey's reveal. Besides the massive roster, the fact that all the characters are coming back, other major selling point of the game will be the new concept called Universal Forms. Every character will have a mini battle. Ooh, no. Battle Pass. Oh, no. Oh, no. Which will be leveled up through any gameplay using that character. On the Battle Pass, are various goodies like gold, spirits related to the gold or spirits related to the character and their respective franchise. For example, the universal form of Ridley makes him look like a Heartless from Kingdom Hearts. Boy, that's a licensing nightmare right there. I can see that's going to be crazy. Luigi's universal form has him donning a Stars uniform. Pokemon Trainer is dressed like a platinum thief. With Squirtle dressed like Jack Frost. Ivysaur dressed like Carmen. Okay. And Charizard dressed like RC. Okay, that sounds bananas. So it's basically the universal forms are just like mythic skins in Overwatch. Alright, that's essentially what it sounds like. The game will play almost exactly the Smash Ultimate and focus this time on new characters and the universal forms. That sounds good. That sounds bananas. Is it possible? No. But it sounds really good though. Alright, so that's about it for this. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, people, keep it real.